Welcome to the introduction of the new body of the main villain of my world. This man, the skeleton, his name is Necro, short for the Necromancer. Now, he's not named this because he possesses necromancy. It's because he was summoned by a necromancer who sucked. Like, every single time the necromancer summoned a skeleton warrior, it'd always be one, and it'd always be the same exact guy. Him. So, one day, after he was summoned and never put back to rest, at least for the next time, he decided to kill his master while he was asleep. And that gave him freedom. But now, if he were to die, it'd be for real, so he had a fear of death like every other human does. Except only now, the actual villain, the one that came far before him, Darkness has joined him, and he is now held a vessel for Darkness, warping his body and face into a more corrupted form of evil. Also, I gave him the skeleton torso from the Ninjago series, like the good skeleton torso. You can tell because of the little hip piece. And sure, having the skeleton body makes sense with the head, but I feel like the overall theme, like I'm going to explain the world of my Legoverse in the later video, but for right now, the body doesn't look good with how shadows work. And I've wanted to give him a new body, which I was originally planning it to be this. I'll grab it right now. So the original body that I was planning on giving him was going to be the armor for the previous, currently, he still is the main character, but this was Zack's old armor that he had before he got the new armor that he has now, which I'm going to show in a later video. But I was going to give him this armor just because I feel like it fit with his whole theme, but it's a very old set, and I've used it a lot, obviously, because it was the body of my main character, so it got wore out and stuff. So that wasn't a good option, and I didn't want to do that. So I tried to make a new body, but I didn't have any pieces for it until I'd found this torso behind my freezer in my laundry room, which is the perfect body for the Darkness Necrofusion. And so now, how I'm going to put the preferred body onto the head along with all of the armor of Necro. And in 3, 2, 1. And now he has his new Under Armor, which looks amazing if it focuses. Oh my god. Hold up, let me deal with my dog. Alright, I'm sorry for that. Anyways, the reason I prefer to have this body over the other one is because lore-wise, it makes sense. Darkness, what happened to him was they were able to trick him into coming into their world, which Darkness lived in the realm of Shadow to hide himself and also to gain power. And once Shadow was able to come into the world of light, or not light really, but just pretty much like the actual world, then they were actually able to attack him and they thought beat him. But because he's made of nothing but pure darkness, he can hide or disappear into shadows and become them. So he hides within the skull of Necro. But now, after a decent bit of time, readjusting to the world that he was living in, because originally darkness was Shadow. Shadow, a long time ago, the best friend of the main character, his father. And his father, the main character, is Zack. I'm going to say that instead. Zack's father was the king of the Nether Realm. Well, not the official king or anything, but self-proclaimed title. And he took his position of power over his minions, such as the Blazes and the Ghasts and all of the things, to attempt to take over the End Realm, which all of the early stuff in my world was primarily based off of stuff like Minecraft and that kind of stuff, because that's the sets that we mostly got, and because it just made sense for the lore at the time. But now that we have more diverse things that we can build with, then there's a lot more to the story than just Minecraft, which is good for you guys. And so, Zack's father was in a brutal battle in the overworld against some Endermen, and his friend Shadow, who is much weaker than he is as Darkness, was very weakened in the fight and couldn't escape with them, because he didn't have the abilities of shadow stepping at the time, which is going into shadows. And so Zack's father left him there, presumably dead, but Shadow managed to escape and survive and swore vengeance against Zack and his entire lineage, killing his father, and I don't know what I want to have happened to the mother, just yet, at least. And so now Darkness hunts down Zack himself, hopes to kill him off, and just take his vengeance, which might not happen for a while. And I'm not gonna, actually animate any of the things that happen. I'm going to just do them myself in my own spare time, and then every now and then I'll do, a recap video. And I'm going to do a video soon about the true lore and all of the backstory behind all of the characters soon. But that's going to be it for this video, just showing off that the villain has his full body and is now ready to fight anyone at will. Also, this dude looks sick. Anyways, see you guys in the next video.